think I filmed in all of July, but it was my sister visited in the beginning of July, and then it was her birthday, and then it was 4th of July, and then I was recovering from having my sister and my brother-in-law here, you know, just because it's a different routine. You know how that is. But I had so much fun while they were here. It's been a minute. I don't think I filmed in all of July, but it was my sister visited in the beginning of July, and then it was her birthday, and then it was 4th of July, and then I was recovering from having my sister and my brother-in-law here, you know, just because it's a different routine. You know how that is. But I had so much fun while they were here. We did some wild camping. So I researched hiking around my area, and it brought me to this place that's like a campground. And everything that I saw, it said it had good camping, but then when we got there, I went there 2 times. I went there one time with my fiance to scope it out, and we couldn't find the hiking trail. We found a biking trail, and it was not good hiking. Then I tried again with my sister and my brother-in-law, and we went to where the hiking trail was, and we ended up on a wild excursion, to say the least. We saw wild, like, eagles. We saw wild animal feces. We brought home a tick with us, which was scary. Everyone's fine. Yeah. What else? I got all scraped up on my legs. But we did get some good pictures. We felt amazing when there was a point in the walk where we're like, we can't do this anymore. The hike that we were on was too, like, wild. It wasn't like a real hike that people do. So anyways, we finally were like, we can't go any further. Like, we already felt kind of weird about this. Like, are there mountain lions watching us kind of situations? And then brush was getting thick, and we were just like, no, we gotta turn around. And we gotta turn around. We did. We walked about probably 1.5 miles into the wilderness of the mountains, and then our sign to turn around was like an eagle fighting another eagle, and there was like a nest on the side of a cliff, and we're like, you know what? If there's like wild eagles just like fighting right above our heads, we should probably not, you know, we should get back. So we got back. We got lost for like a second, but we went back. And we got back, there was this big, like, huge grass area. And on the grass area, we just kind of like, thank goodness, and like took our shoes off because we had dirt in them, and took some pictures and all kinds of things. So that was interesting. And then other than that, we definitely got some sister and brother-in-law time at the pool and walking my dogs, and we went to a new restaurant, and it was delicious. But anyways, that was early July, and then July 4th was super chill. Like, me and my fiance stay home because our dogs are like super afraid of fireworks, so we just didn't want to like leave them. And then and I'll tell you what, I don't know if it was like this where you are, but the fireworks were fireworking. There were so many, and my neighbors had no shame in their game, even though it's illegal to set them off where I live. No shame. So many fireworks. My dogs were so scared. But anyways, after that, it was my birthday, which went off without a hitch. My fiance and I had a nice morning on the town where I live, had a really great meal, saw a garden we'd never been to, and then he made me an amazing dinner and my cake, and then actually an old neighbor of ours came and visited unannounced to anybody, and just messaged me and was like, hey, are you home? And then my whole block, which I live in a new development, or it was a new development when I moved in, I should say. And so all my neighbors, for the most part, all moved in at the same time. So if you've never experienced that, it is a pretty cool experience because all your neighbors are we're pretty close just because, you know, we shared a lot of experiences together. We would share like different trades that we were using, and like we just have built a little community on our cul-de-sac, like where we share milk and flour and we watch over each other's stuff when we're out of town, and like everyone's super nice. And we used to do like July block party or July 4th block party, which was really cool. But one of our neighbors ended up moving last year, and she was like, I would say she's like the heart, she was the heart, that family was the heart of our block. So like that 4th of July block party we used to have, although we all participated and made stuff, she would kind of like kick it off. She'd be like, hey, you know, let's do it. And we'd be like talking about it and all excited. So for her to show up on my birthday, which is cool because her husband's birthday is my birthday as well. So all the neighbors came out and we were all talking and having a good time for like 45 minutes. And it was like perfect timing because I had had like a glass and a half of wine. So I was feeling real social. So, but yeah, so that was my birthday. And then since my birthday, as you may have heard in other videos, I have been job searching. I don't know if I explained this in the last couple videos, but late last year, the company that I'd worked for like 15 years laid off like 5,000 employees, like eliminated position titles. So my position title was eliminated last year. And because I had been with them for so long, and they're an amazing company, I got very blessed with severance, and you know, I got to take some time off of work. But it's time to get back to work, and I've been grinding trying to find a job. If I'm successful in finding a job, I'll definitely make a video on like tips and tricks that I used. Not really tricks, just tips that I used, because yeah, I'm very excited. I'm feeling very blessed. I've applied to, let's see, I've applied to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 jobs since like the end of June. Interestingly enough, today I've scheduled a call with a recruiter that reached out to me because of my LinkedIn profile. So if you're looking for a job and you don't have your LinkedIn profile set up, spoiler alert, LinkedIn would be a big tip. That would be like tip number 1. Set up a really thorough LinkedIn account, because yeah, it's really cool. It's a legitimate recruiter, and they reached out to me and they want to connect, and so we scheduled that today at 1 o'clock. So that's exciting and a little nerve-wracking, but hey, when you're growing and you're going in the right direction, there's gonna be days that you've built up to be comfortable in, and then there's days that are kind of wild or unexpected that you're feeling a little nervous about, but that's part of the journey. And one time, at one point, I had a really good boss, and I would even call him mentor or coach. He definitely is very inspiring to me, and it was my first day working for him, although I had done like a stretch assignment and worked for him, but it was my first actual day working for him. And I was driving in to meet up with him and the team that I was going to be on and start my first day. And he called me. I had a little bit of a commute, and he knows that I had a commute, and he was like, hey, how you feeling today? And I was like, you know, I got the nerves, but I think they're like normal nerves or whatnot. And I'm always a fan of being a little bit nervous or being a little bit stressed, because it's gonna like bring the best out of you, or like that's how it functions in me, like a healthy level of anxiousness and a healthy level of stress. But you know, what he told me that day was, hey, whenever you're feeling that way, just know that that's your body's way of telling you to show up prepared, show up for yourself. And I thought that was a really good way to frame that feeling. It's like, yeah, those are normal, natural feelings that are like giving you that signal to like show up for yourself and show up as your best self. And you know how to do that. So anyways, so today I have that. That's a little later. As you can see, I'm just barely waking up, and I was checking my emails and stuff. And I'm going to, oh, what's on there? That's my last vlog. That's on there. I'm going to, let's see, what time is it? 7:21. But I'm gonna go, you know, brush my hair, get ready for the day, put my contacts in, and then I'm thinking I'm gonna work out. So then after that, I'm gonna get ready for the day. Like, I'm gonna do makeup and stuff. And then I have a nail appointment. No, I was thinking about taking these off, because this one broke. I was already thinking about taking them off after this set or after this change, but this one broke, and I was like, oh wow, that feels good to have my little actual finger back. So I kind of want to break, but I'm starting to go back on it in my head. I could just get them a lot shorter. I think I might just get them a lot shorter. Anyway, so nails at 10, phone conversation with the recruiter at 1. And today for dinner, we're going to make barbecue chicken, sweet potato, and balsamic green beans. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, I'm gonna go figure out what I'm gonna do after this. I'm trying to do the new way of, it's like the hardest thing ever in my head. I don't know why, because like, oh, because I'm doing it wrong. Like the new way of doing the heart. I think I was doing it like this. I don't know, is it like this or is it like this? I think it's like this. Let me know in my comments. Is it middle finger up or pointer finger up? Middle finger, pointer finger, middle finger, pointer finger. Let's go get ready for the morning, not for the day, not yet. So anyone else like just now discovering contacts? I didn't wear glasses or contacts until I was like 23, 4, 5-ish. And then I got glasses. I definitely tried contacts, but I just couldn't like get it going. Like, it's work to get it in your eye, and I was just like, nope, glasses are cute. Fast forward many years later, I gave contacts another try, and now like when I'm wearing my glasses, I'm like, it's so heavy on my face, and now I'm obsessed with contacts. So moral of the story, just because you try something once and it didn't work for you doesn't mean it will never work for you. It doesn't mean that it's not for you. It could just be wrong timing, or you just need to try a little harder. But I've only ever done contacts with nails on, so if I do get my nails off, it's gonna be weird to do this. I'm very much feeling like I'm just gonna shorten my nails and get like funny bunny. Surprise! They're not coming off. Maybe. At the end of the day of wearing contacts all day long, I'm like, I'm like, oh, I forgot I have contacts in, and that's the reason I can see so well. I'm not 12 with good vision. Maybe. I can see. I can see. I know what you need. You need to say good morning to the boys. Let me get dressed first and then we'll do the boys. Alright, we got dressed. We went with Lulu. We go with Lulu a lot around here. But this is the ultra lightweight tee, I believe, cropped. And purple. And then these are Align shorts, but they're like, they actually have, they're a little loose. They're not like as form-fitting, and they have pockets. I don't think they have these anymore. I think they come in and come out. So that's what we went with today. Alright, now chapstick. I'm gonna do some Summer Fridays. This one is the Poppy. Okay. The weirdest stuff happens when you have the camera on. It doesn't happen in the normal way. I don't want you guys to have to suffer through the eyebrows, so I'm gonna put some on real quick. I'd be really excited to get this, to get a job again. You know, try to make them a little less punchy. I'm gonna be really excited when I get back to work. When I get a job offer, it's gonna be like this 1,000-pound gorilla weight lifted off my shoulders. I don't know. Like before this, I couldn't really relate because I got in the job market, and then from there it was like I had a job, and then I applied for a job while I had a job, and then I got the next job, and then I applied for a job while I had that job, and I got the next job, and then I had that job for 15 years, and then my position got. It's not like I was in bad standing. I was actually the opposite. I was getting recognized. I was getting in front of like directors and VPs for the work I was doing. I was getting praise, like, you know what I mean? So when they just eliminate your position and everybody goes, that's a tough pill to swallow. And then they go, if you want to work in the office, like if you want an office job, because my previous job was like a retail type job, but obviously every retail job has like a corporate and like a back office and like a whole thing, right? But it was like, if you want one of those jobs, you have to move like states. So that's why I didn't just like filter my way into something else, or I'd have to go back to a position that I've already had, which is like trying to move forward. I mean, I'm not against it, and heck, I'd even do it if I had to, you know, but I'm trying to stay in my career path. Anyways, I'm going off on a tangent, but the weight lifted off of my shoulders, right? And having this time off has allowed me to see things clearly. I was telling my fiance yesterday, I'm like, when you have a good amount of time off, you get clarity, but you don't have a lot of control. And when you're working, you have control because you know what you need to do, and a lot of times you do them in the order that you want to do them, and you ask for time off and it gets approved, and you know what you can buy, and you know what your budget is, and you know there's a lot of things you know, but you don't have a lot of clarity, especially if you're doing something for a really long time. So clarity versus control. And once you have the clarity, it's nice to get back in control. So if you can hear any high pitchedness, it is my fiance singing beautiful music. It's a Friday vibe for him. He works from home, and Fridays are good days, as you may know. Let's see if I can get some oil in my hair. Oh, he's been singing Eye of the Tiger this morning. Olaplex set number 7 bonding oil. Keeps my hair shiny. Yeah. Going back to what I was saying, the clarity versus control. Like, why I'm saying you don't have clarity when you're working is because your brain spends so much time thinking about work problems. You know, like problem solving and scheduling and balancing your life and work, and just like, you know, a good chunk of your cognitive day is focused on somebody else's problems. But then when you're off, especially for a longer period of time, like, it's like looking in a mirror. You're always looking at yourself, your family, your situation in life, your goals. Like, you're really evaluating things. So you get a lot of clarity. So that's that. Alright. So I think we're good for our walk. We're putting some deodorant, the native deodorant. And then you guys ready to go on your walk? Wanna go for a walk? Wanna go for a walk? Are you hungry? Alright, we're gonna do a quick look because we're short for time. Anybody else? Probably everybody else. Alright. Get the hair out the face. All the little baby hairs drive me nuts. I put just some vitamin C on because I knew I was gonna put this on. I love putting this in this as the base. So sunscreen and niacinamide drops. And then I have the Say brush. I mix up. I have a mirror right here, so. Alright, that's good. Now we're gonna do my favorite bronzer. Just got not too long ago. This is like the Say bronzer. This is in the color Swim. And then I like to put, where is it? I like to put this one, this Rare Beauty bronzer, like on my eyeball when I don't have time. Like here. Okay, and then you don't have a lot of time. And make sure you blend it into your hairline. That's a reminder for myself. I'll be back once this is blended. Alright, that is done. Now we're gonna do some blush. A lot of blush, but this one is right in front of me. This is the Luminous Silk one, and it's like a really pretty peach pink. We're just gonna tap that in real quick. Here, here. Making a rose. I'm just gonna blend it a little and then let it chill for a sec. Or under my eyes. Everywhere else, blend it up. Alright, now we're gonna do some Huda. Really, airbrushes really does. People don't lie about this. See the difference? Smooth and crazy. Like what? Did she just get done running a marathon, or did she just get her makeup done? You know, that's the difference here. Great. Something I've been loving to do is to take like this kind of concealer. This is the NARS Little Pop concealer, and then a brush that's like super thin, and then I'll just like take it, get some product on. See it really. Don't want much. And then I take that and I'll define the underneath of my brow. Right, and then I just gotta blend it so it looks more natural. Right? Better. Ours, this one is the Deep Throat. The names are a bit naughty. Okay, Charlotte's setting spray. Alright, I'm gonna do mascara and lips, and I gotta be out of here, so I'll see you when this is all done. Alright, well, got that recruiter call completed. Felt good. The call went well. They were thinking of me for a position, which is exciting that they found me on LinkedIn and had a position in mind for me, and it nicely like met up with my experience, so that was cool. Only bummer is I would have to move. So I'm definitely thinking about that, but I also proposed a different position that I saw on their website, and he said he was going to pass that information to the local recruiter, the one that's overseeing that role, so more to come. And we did get our nails done. They're looking so cute and watermelon-y, which is what I wanted, but we're gonna move on with the rest of the day. We've already walked the dogs. We walked the dogs. We have made breakfast and had coffee and got ready, which I know we spent that together. I got my nails done. I went and picked up coffee. And then I put dinner on. Put dinner on. We're doing some barbecue chicken and sweet potatoes. And then I did the recruiter call. And now I'm going to go work out and talk to you later. All right. Hey there. I'm just going to add this quick clip because I feel like my last two videos have been really posted very much weeks after I filmed them, and I don't feel like you guys are up to date, so I'm gonna make this super quick. But A, I'm gonna get better at filming weekly. B, thank you so much for being here. If you're watching this, you have no idea how much it means to me. And C, I have a lot to catch you up on, so I'm hoping to film a whole video here probably tomorrow or the next day, but I want to go ahead and update you on a couple things in my life. And yeah, so anyways, back to, well, the video was ended, but I just wanted, I did that in a couple of videos too. I'm like, I'll talk to you later, and then I'm like, and then I end the video because life, right? But I just wanted to say, hey, it's been a couple weeks since I filmed my last video. I'm just getting around to editing it, and there's gonna be more to come and updates to come and life to come, and I would love for you guys to keep checking back. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you in a couple of days. Speaking of, I think we're too early in our relationship to do this, but if there is anything you want to see in my next video, just let me know in the comments. I gotta start remembering to say this at the end of my videos, where I say, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, so that we can keep doing this thing, because I really love doing it, and I love having you along for the ride. All right.